One of the worst Roblox situations ever is getting worse by the second. We all know about this from 3 days ago. Tumba has been removed from Steal A Brainrot following a copyright dispute. For whatever reason, if you've been living under a rock, Steal A Brainrot this past weekend became the biggest Roblox game of all time. But now it's going down. If you haven't been keeping updated, let me get you back up to speed. I'm going to tell you about why it's getting even worse. The people who manages the copyright for Tumb Tuma said Steal A Brainrot is generating millions of dollars in revenue using the character. This has been an insane situation, because someone writes copywriting a character you made from AI, because everybody made millions. But you is insanely funny to me. How does someone actually copyright something they made from AI in the first place? Before we talk about how much worse this is getting, if you look in the Steal A Brainrot index, the rumors are true. Tumb Tums is completely gone. Now this is only just the beginning, because if someone out there owns the copyright to Tumb Tums, even after making it in AI, that means that like 75% of Steal A Brainrot is now going to be completely gone. There's good news, and there's bad news about this situation. Let's start with the good news. Some of the brainrots created were actually made by Steal A Brainrot themselves. For example, New Beanie Pisanini. That is the Roblox equivalent. And yeah, they made it up and nobody can copyright them. But let me just tell you, there are a ton of twists and turns about this story involving Sammy, the owner of this game, actually taking Tumb Sahur out. Rather than it getting taken down for copyright, let's talk about it. This is the person who basically invented Tumb Sahur. That's right. It's a duck with a knife. You can see, well, the Tumb Tuma video has 121 million views. It's all your fault. They removed Tumb because of you. You better start running. It's all your fault. Let us have Tumb onto her back and steal a brainrot. Copyrighted Sammy for an AI brainrot, by the way. So, this situation is actually insane. But it only gets worse. Gets even crazier because if you look deeper on his profile past the video of Tumb Tung Tung Sahur, you're gonna see Sammy, the owner of Steal Brainrot, in a video that has 11 million views, showing Tumb Sahur. It says, "Yesterday's innocent happened so fast, and I'm confused why. And it turns out, that day was my last day in the game. I don't know why I was suddenly kicked out. Oh my gosh. It's not my fault, but Sammy deleted it. The OG Italian is a tomb, but if he deletes it, it's a big mistake. Everyone will be sad. Everybody will be mad. And look, it says you're fired. Sammy is handing a 'you're fired' notice to Tumb Tuma Sahur, and everybody doesn't want Tuma to be removed. This is insane. So Tuma is sadly walking away. Sammy's looking happy in the distance. What is going on? And he's going down the line. Everybody's waving goodbye. Chaba, bring back Tumb Tuma Sahur. Bring back my friend, dude. Okay, everybody watching this is probably insanely confused right now because, well, from a few days ago, Tumb Tuma has been removed from Steal Brainrot following a copyright dispute. And you go inside the game, you look in the index, and Tumor is nowhere to be found. He's nowhere in the line. So he's definitely removed from the game. But the actual owner of Tumb Tuma Sahur says Sammy deleted it on his own. Here's what actually happened. And here's why this situation might be getting 10 times worse. Nick Army, you go on this guy's profile, the owner of Tumb Tums, and you can see he's managed by Miminton Lab Agency. And when you look this up, here's apparently the people that owns it. Now if you look on the profile, there is a post with a very long message. Let's check it out. Hello everyone. We are the agency of Noxa, which is the owner, and I would like to clarify the situation about Tumb Tuma and Sammy's game, Steal A Brainrot. Noxa did not remove a Tumb Tuma. Neither Noxa nor us asked for Tumb Sahur to be removed. Sammy asked us to contact his lawyer. While we were waiting for the lawyer to get back to us, Sammy decided to remove the character from the game. It was Sammy's decision. Steal A Brainrot is making millions of revenue using Nox's work in which we invest time and resources. We were always open for discussion, and Nox would be happy for the players to keep playing with Tunga Hair. This situation isn't fair regarding our partners who have acquired our license. In all fairness, let's tune back. Someone writes, quote, hard work, it's AI. Quote, Noxa's work, AI. The owner itself says it's Picasso work. He says, do it then. Create your own worldwide known character. Moral of the story, Nox got jealous of Sammy and wants money. He replies, moral of the story, attention economy, don't respect artist. This is insane. And let me tell you why this could be getting so much worse right now. Sammy made Steal A Brainrot. He's making millions of dollars. And Noxa, who made Tumb Sahur, took him out of, contacted Sammy and said, listen, yes, Tumb Sahur was just basically made with AI. We turned it into our own character, our own lore for the character, our own voice, and we decided to copyright it. So now, since you're using him in my game, or in your game, and making millions, we deserve a cut of the money. And Sammy said, you know what? I don't want to give you guys probably millions of dollars. All I'm going to do is just take out the one character from the game, but I keep on making millions and I won't have to worry about anything because, well, it's just one character. But here's the big issue. I would say 75 to 80% of the characters inside of this game, these original brain rust from when the game first came out, these are all AI-generated characters. I'm not sure if noxa made most of them or if other creators did, but all of these, literally, almost all of these, aren't made by Sammy. Let's go to Noxa's profile and see what other characters are also in Steal A Brainrot that Noah could easily say, listen, Sammy, you don't want to pay for the licensing. So, I'm going to copyright these other characters as well and force you to take them out of your game unless you pay money. The money that I deserve, I guess. This is a crazy decision and a crazy situation. Because what do you guys think? Does Noxa own the copyright to Tuma, or does he not, because it's AI generated? Either way, there's now lawyers involved. This is an insanely big situation. But what other characters is Sammy going to have to remove? On top of Tum Tum's getting deleted. Well, just him himself is going to create a domino effect. This is one of the newest and rarest brain rots. La Extinct Grande, and you could see Tung 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 Sahur is inside of this brainrot. Sammy is going to either have to delete it entirely or remove Tumser from the brainrot itself. Lorcacker, he is also here. This is one of the rarest brainrots as well. You go to the right, and El Grande, he is also here. This is only a few of the brainrots that has Tum 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 Sahur involved with it. On top of all of this, let's go look at all of the other brainrots that could be getting copyrighted very soon. This is its second most popular video ever, with 43 million views. One of the rarest brainrots in the entire game, Garma and Madoom Doom. And yeah, there's literally a video for it right here, which means that Noxa probably has the copyright to this as well. And now he's probably thinking, okay, if Sammy doesn't want to remove Tum 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 Sahur, or should I say actually if he doesn't want to buy the licensing and he's just going to remove him, we're going to submit a claim and make him remove Garma and Madam Doom as well. But this is still just the start, folks. All I gotta do is scroll down a bit, and you'll pretty quickly see some brain rots that Sammy stole, if you will. 15 million views, Eoxicola, and then Sammy added Esoxicola to his game. This is before he realized how huge it's going to become, and he probably never thought that this was a problem. AI-generated characters would not be a copyright issue, but I mean, it's just wild. You scroll down on the profile, and there are so many different characters that are in Steal A Brainrot. On top of this, other brainrot creators that are contacting people saying, hey, Sammy has these inside of my game or inside of his game. How do I get my fair share? Because apparently you can copyright brainrots. Now this is an insane situation. Honestly, rest in peace, Steal Brainrot. Because very shortly in the near future, we might be seeing 75% of the brainrots completely removed. Italian brainrot and Steal Brainrot will be completely gone, and it's just going to be replaced with Sammy's versions of brainrots. I don't really know what side to think I should take because it was made with AI, and then somehow they were able to copyright them. So, does Sammy owe these people a fair share, or is it for everybody to use? I don't know. Comment down below your thoughts. Insane situation. Subscribe for